Oh, goodness gracious, chat. Hello, hello. Am I live? I can't even tell anymore. Well, anyway, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you all are having a wonderful night. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you all. We are back for some more Genshin Impact today. I'm super excited to jump back into the Genshin story, see what's going on with all of our homies. I wonder if we're going to fight RERIR in this patch. I am genuinely very interested. All right. But yeah, I'm very excited to jump in and play some more Genshin tonight, chat. I'm hoping I'm live. I don't know what's going on. Twitch is being weird today. But again, Twitch has been weird lately. So. Yo, how's it going, Mr. Spartan? Yeah, for real. Shout out to Johnny for putting in the overtime, dude. Actually crazy. How you going? How you going? How you doing, Spartan? Hello, hello. I'm so excited to be jumping back into Genshin. Oh my goodness, dude. Actually hyped as hell. As helly. I wanted to turn the game volume up a little bit. Because it's quiet again. Because I wasn't playing for a couple days. At least, like, not the story stuff. Hello? What's going on? What the actual hell is happening? But yeah, I'm excited, chat. There's so much to explore today. Yeah, so the plan is we're gonna start by finishing up the Genshin story, and then I think we should have some extra time. I don't think it's gonna take us the whole stream. So if it doesn't, we're gonna be starting off by doing Spiral Abyss, because that's been out for a while, and then if we have some extra time, we're going to do our Shiyu Defense in ZZZ today. But we'll see. I'm not sure. Oh, I just realized also that I have tags on. Okay, that should be good now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No shouties? What do you mean? My Pookie deserves his shouties. What do you mean? My Pookie. What the helly? Spartan, thanks for your daily fixer fee. Today, we helped you take on some jobs shutting down cyber psychos on the outskirts of town. While in Santo Domingo, what is it? Oh god, I'm losing it, chat. I'm losing it. No, my brain. Netrunners have been at it again, poking holes in the power grid. Oh, I'm stuck. But yeah, so we're gonna jump back into the story. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, there is. I think, isn't there a story event or something out? Oh, there is an event, but we're not gonna do that one this week. If we have time, we might do it next week. I did do some more exploring. We've actually been doing a decent bit of exploration off stream. We have Lempo Isle up to 90% now, and Hisi Isle up to 90%. It's just Paha Isle that has not hit the barrier yet. But I think we have 100%ed the Krumkake meeting point. We have not 100%ed Frost Moon Enclave yet. I think we still need a couple of Jim. Oh no, we did. Okay, we can do this. Upgrades, people, upgrades. So we are at 90% for both of these regions. We do still have more to do in the third region, obviously. I think we're only at 60 or something. But we've at least finished this stuff, which is pretty cool.
Well,
Oh,
I think
hi,
we
Llama.
can now say that the Grand Library is complete.
Nice.
Next, we'll need to find somewhere to put the bird stands, cushions, and deposit boxes.
Oh.
Ah, hello there, traveler, Paimon.
Hmm.
Thanks
Hello.
to your help, the library repairs are basically complete. It's really starting to look the part.
Yeah, we love Llama here, Spartan.
You just mentioned. Are you planning on putting all that in the library too?
Yes. That said, it's too big of a job for me to handle alone. I was planning on getting some of our more skilled artisans to help out.
Do these things really belong in a library?
The Grand Library is open to humans and animals alike. Since we have furniture for humans to sit down on,
You know, that's actually fair.
Animals too.
Huh. Yeah, that does kind
Too
of
big of a job, I'll help. Please. That is fair. I would also be happy to help. What about the deposit boxes?
Those are the ones
Great question.
I used to use when the little animals came to talk to me about their struggles. I'd originally planned to make some new ones, but some of the animals are nostalgic for the older items, so we brought them along too.
Okay, that's fair.
Animals tell you their struggles? Like a therapy session? Kinda sounds like an ice bathhouse for animals.
That's kind of funny. Your explanation low-key confused me. Oh, I'm not sure what we're talking about. I'm also tired. I can't think. I mean, that's fair. I'm tired most of the time as well. I feel you. Your job is tough, Llama. Both humans and animals look to you as an attentive listener. That's true.
It's one of my duties as Moonchanter. I would not call it hard work.
Oh, okay.
And it's true. All living things have a need to feel heard. I have always encouraged everyone to come to me without reservation, whatever troubles.
Spartan's about to say, "Yeah, I'll come to you right now, Llama," or something like that.
Your heart will not solve anything. In fact, it often makes the problem worse.
Do humans show up for counseling, or is it mostly animals?
Oh,
No, that's a good
well,
question.
I've never looked at the numbers.
Yeah, you would say something
but
like that, Spartan.
My sense is that the animals consult me more often.
Hmm.
After all, my daily routine is more or less the same as that of my people, and they don't usually come during work hours. It's only when I have free time that I get the occasional human visitor. Animals, on the other hand, lead very different routines from us. Chic badgers tend to visit in the early morning hours, while ibises often drop by after sunrise. Finches come in flocks during the afternoon, chirping and chattering away. The rhyme-horned deer visit at dusk, mostly alone, though sometimes with one or two friends.
Yo, group therapy?
Once night has fallen, I get the odd weasel thief burrowing into my home.
Oh.
Oh, but that leaves you with no time to yourself at all.
Yeah, your schedule's packed, girly. Exposed eyes and feet and health ears, that bluish tone she has. Like, I'm cooked, man. That's fair.
It truly is. There was one time when a weasel thief stole some pine cones that a group of finches was hoarding.
Oh.
It must have been around 20 finches that flew to my bedside in the dead
God.
of night to protest the transgression. I had to ask a sniffer mole who I'd just been chatting with to invite the weasel thief over. It took a lot of work to convince it to reveal where the pine cones were.
Oh my goodness.
By the time all parties were
Therapy for
satisfied
pine
and ready to
cones,
leave,
bro. Come on now.
the sun
That's
was
crazy.
up. I slept in till past noon that day.
Oh god. I can just imagine what a racket that must have been.
My mom would have given up and gone back to sleep long before you did. And probably pulled a blanket over her head first to block out the noise.
Since they'd taken the trouble to come to me, I felt I had a duty to help them. And the results made it all worthwhile. After getting everything off their chests, the finches went back to happily hopping around, and the weasel thief went off in search of new, exciting treasure. But humans are less forthcoming than animals. Too often, they hide their true feelings in the deepest corners of their hearts. Even those who come to me for guidance, I feel as if they tell me only part of the story, leaving out what truly burdens their soul. Perhaps they are unwilling to say it out loud, to face the real issues head on. Human society often encourages people to hide their true selves. It is not dissimilar to the way that some butterflies hide away in a withered leaf and camouflage their wings to match their environment. Social interactions between humans can be complex and difficult. Everyone has their way of coping, and I don't judge them for it. Nonetheless,
yeah, fair.
Suppressing one's true feelings can easily lead to melancholy and depression.
True.
Deep-seated issues like that are difficult to resolve, no matter what advice I give. So I had an idea. I thought, what if I could find a way to bring complicated human minds and straightforward animal ones together? Maybe by spending some time around each other, both could experience a new perspective. It was with that in mind that I renovated the Grand Library and turned it into what it is today. Spacious and well-ventilated, and open to humans and animals to come and go as they please.
That's cool.
Except maybe on rainy days, when they're looking for shelter. But the rest of the time, people
It does
can
a good
visit
point. There's no
whenever they
roof.
want to spend time
The
with
books are
animals,
gonna get wet.
browse books, rest, and enjoy the sun. And perhaps the company of our dear animal friends, who will not be driven away by anything they say, might encourage people to open their hearts and share the truth of what lies within.
Aw, that's a great idea.
You really put a lot of thought into this library renovation. Oh, it sounds great to Paimon. Hugging fluffy animals, lounging in a chair all day without a care in the world. Just thinking about it makes
It's like a
my
cat
heart
cafe.
all warm and fuzzy.
I'll be visiting the first chance I get. Save me a seat.
Of course. Your assistance with the renovation works was invaluable. It should go without saying that the Library of the Frost Moon Scions shall always be open to you.
Let's go. New Paimon voice melts my heart, bro. I'm still, like, there are moments where I don't notice the change as much, and then there are other times where it's, like, super obvious and it feels weird. Like, I will say, I think it's gotten better over time, but, like, when we first got the new voice, it felt very hollow. I think it took them a while to really, like, flesh out how they wanted to do the Paimon voice. I don't have a problem with it by any means, but I think it took it, like, at first it felt very flat, and now it's definitely gotten better for sure. It's just like, obviously I've played with the old Paimon voice for so long that it still kind of throws me off, you know? Especially, like, there's certain times where it sounds the same, and then other times where I'm like, oh wow, that's, like, huge, you know what I mean? It's been a role that's been covered for 5 years. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, it's one of those things where it'll probably take a while for me to get used to it. I'll probably, to be fair, I think, although I know a lot of people hated the old, like, really super squeaker Paimon voice, I think it does feel more like Paimon to me, but I think over time, again, like, it'll kind of meld together. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, all right, cool. So that's the second one. We have, unfortunately, when I was off stream, I got the cutscene for the Krumkake shop. So I do not have that one available. But we're going to go ahead and continue the main story. Let me go ahead and... we're going to go ahead and focus experience this. I have also set up my team, my story team. So they are here and ready to go. I have also... Oh, hello, friend. I'm sorry, but I am streaming. Not now. Maybe later. You can come. I have also, by the way, oh, wrong button. I should probably swap that. I have leveled Nefer to 89. So she's almost there. Jamie, thanks for grabbing first. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Spartan forgot to grab first. That's crazy. Jamie, thanks for coming your daily fixer fee and your daily gotcha pull. You just pulled the ultra rare card of the Horizon model. We don't get to use that one too often, so I will absolutely happily swap to that model. It's one of my absolute favorite designs that I've done, so we will absolutely do that. Heck yeah. I think it's 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't have a 30-minute timer on stream, so I will just set a 30-minute timer privately. But also, Jamie, thanks for grabbing your daily fixer fee. Today we helped you trick your output into spending 100 cyber creds on your gacha game. You know what that means, Jamie? Evan's got to pay $100 in your in Love and Deep Space. It's time. It's time, Evan. Lock in. I'm sorry, Evan. I didn't mean to do this to you. But oh, I love the animation, bro. Look at her with the kitty. Look at it's so cute. Okay, so we have been leveling Nefer. We do have her to level 89 now. I don't know if you guys know this, by the way. This has kind of just been my thing for a little while. But I only level characters up to 89, and then I will finish them off to 90 once I have actually finished building them. So we're not done building her weapon, but we do have her weapon, ooh woo. But we will be, finishing up her weapon soon, and then we've been working on some artifacts. It's not the best, but they're okay. And then obviously her talents. And then once all of that is done, we'll come back and level 90 her. But for now, I'm gonna keep her at level 89. To be fair, she's still really fun. She's just not doing as much damage as she probably could be, but my crit damage is insane, dude. Look at this crit damage. It's actually crazy. Oh my god. Her crit rate could be a little higher. We're gonna get that crit damage through the roof. I'm telling you right now. I'm going for 300. We had a friend on the other day who was showing his build for Nefer, and I think he was at 310% crit damage. I'm gonna try to hit higher than that. That's my goal. I want to go higher because we only need to get her to, like, I think 40% crit rate is good enough. So I think we're gonna be like trying to just full send it on the crit damage, and see how high we can get. She does get crit damage from her weapon as well. So between the artifacts and the weapon, I think we're gonna be good. I'm very excited. but yeah. Alright, we gotta go to the bar. Because that's where all the people be hanging out. You know? We gotta go hang out at the bar. We'll say what up to our homies. Also, I didn't realize this, but she does actually have an alternate sprint mode. But it doesn't really go very much, it doesn't really go any faster than her regular sprint. And it also still uses stamina. There's not really any particular reason to use it, but just something interesting to know. Alright, let's see what the plan is going to be to take this boy down. Because we have to find a way to take out RERIR. Oh. Okay.
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Albeto's been hard at work analyzing RERIR and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, RERIR has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly,
to be fair, he has kind of popped up in random places, so.
Particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight or flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time.
Okay.
Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies.
How are you doing tonight, Jamie?
Turns out, we tick both of those boxes.
True.
We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
True.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Yeah.
Understood. Then
I love that Yehoda is
the
here.
verdict of
That's
the group.
adorable.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail.
Also, Jamie, I don't know if you're
Albedo
curious or
and Durin
not.
are carrying out their part as we speak.
This guy right here is Varka. We've finally met the captain of the Knights of VODs.
Plan approved.
Scheduling.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that we have the child here.
I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
Heck yeah,
the
I
Frost
know.
Moon Scions are behind you as well.
Hell yeah.
And the rest of you?
Duh. What the heck else are we gonna do?
No
Oh, Dory's
objections?
here. I didn't even notice her.
All right. Then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your chance.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
Oh, you know
A
what? That's very nice of you.
people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
This
Oh.
plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also,
Heck yeah.
you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
That is true. Why the heck is Dory here?
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay.
I'm not calling you that.
So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea here?
Well, in that case, Flynn's is screwed.
In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
Oh, well, yeah, his full name is
That's
pretty
right.
long.
I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise?
Oh, my God.
Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours. Said mom supplied me with
Alice.
a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Krai is gonna go down the drain.
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once. Never lost so big in my life.
Couldn't we just recharge
You're
it with
right.
Kuvaki?
It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set? And we call it
Bro, there's
even.
no way she does that.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Raker of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer.
Oh, that's true. She's
I
probably
guess
gonna
we'll
break
see
it
in a
when you
couple of
bust out.
days.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
We have a friend who's literally made of the moon, bro.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
Exactly. Oh god, I'm going so fast. I didn't read any of that. Ari, hello. Thanks for having your daily fixer fee and your daily gotcha pull. Sorry, I'm eating some Cheez-Its right now. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Hello, hello. If you would like to pin a message, you are welcome to do so. As per your gotcha pull. And as per your daily fixer fee, today we help you collect that one last implant you've been wanting. Yeah, you're still broke, and yeah, it's not actually the last one. Sorry, bro. I know you're gonna be looking for more later.
Dory, how are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangama Bay would let an opportunity like this slip by?
Oh,
Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all. Even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here.
Oh.
Oh, it's so pretty. Did you
All
make
right.
it?
I had no idea you were so good with your hand.
No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a very attractive offer.
Oh.
Aha! No wonder you were talking about Lucky Charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kave to make them for you. That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and
yo,
the Dendro
what?
Archon.
Wait, that's crazy.
Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated, but if you want to know more, you can ask the Dendro Archon about it sometime.
We have to do that. We absolutely need to do that. The pinned message would be, you will get me an oat. An oat? An oat? I guess I can get you an oat. Like the grain? Cracking open a drink. Sorry, chat. It's been a long day at work, and I'm trying to get a little crunk. An oat? Is that what you want me to say? I will get you an oat? Alright, I just want to clarify before I do the pin message.
Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kave to build this little contraption.
Okay.
As one of the top Kashara War talents, he was the obvious choice. Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. But that's Kave for you.
Fair enough.
Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kave. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? What's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the relevant authorities?
There's no authorities
So
in
nosy.
Krai.
My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Oh my goodness. Longtime friend who will say you will get me an oat line. Oh.
He was probably
Alright, I got you.
because you're always so secretive about your business.
I got you. No problem, homie. I will in fact get you an oat.
Could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case, because it would involve grave danger.
Hmm.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He probably felt responsible as the one who made it. Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though.
Oh.
His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but they're butt
Either
fucking,
way,
so
all's
it's okay.
well that ends well. I'm just glad
Having a
to
good time.
finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without it, given the potential dangers that lie ahead.
Yeah.
Huh? What does that look mean? Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get serious about something.
Yeah, this is not the Lord Sangoma Bay we're used to.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor, or showing some kindness.
Bro, we're finally getting
Alice has been a
Dory
huge help to me
character
over the
development.
years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangama Bay is the best in the business. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and all of Sumeru is prepared to face whatever comes.
So back to the pendant. You never intended to ask for it back, did you?
Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not. My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's the Lord Sangama Bay business model.
Fair enough, I guess.
If you say so.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for it. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much. You're my favorite assistants.
Am I actually gonna have to put Dory on the team for the story, bro? I really hope not. Oh, Albedo. Okay, I might have to put Albedo on the team real quick. Because we are gonna be hanging with Albedo and Durin. I do want to have characters that are like actually usable on the team. So I will probably swap Albedo for Lauma here. But I do want to put Albedo on the team if he's gonna be story relevant.
Let's investigate this further.
Alright.
Rest your
Oh, he
eyes
is dead.
uncritically.
Probably
People
bring him
only see
back.
what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
Wow, he has... God, he is level 20. I keep forgetting about that. He is baby... He's like a babu. Well, hello, boys. How you guys doing? It's cool to see the Mondstadt characters be
Traveler,
relevant in the
Paimon.
story again. It
It's good to
actually
see
really
you.
makes me happy.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt.
Oh.
Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures. The process went very smoothly. The findings, however, come with some troubling implications.
Oh.
What? You can actually dissect the Wild Hunt?
I mean, I guess.
That depends on your definition of Wild Hunt and dissection.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the medium through which the Wild Hunt is summoned does appear to have a soul. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptatyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the foul Certology. But she barely mentioned RERIR at all.
Huh.
I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today. It's a strange mix.
Yeah.
The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown power.
Yeah.
Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is that he sacrificed a degree of individuality in exchange for a continued existence.
That's interesting.
Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely.
Yeah.
Back to our research findings.
It's interesting.
Essentially, they
Durin
confirm my
looks so cool.
hypothesis. RERIR's corpse is completely contaminated by the abyss, and the effects are irreversible.
Yeah.
You could think of this as RERIR in mutated form. But in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality,
Oh.
his whole being has been consumed by the abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power.
Well, we have me.
Hence, we cannot fundamentally destroy the RERIR of Solnari either.
Good.
That's terrible news!
Wait, we've done it before. What do you mean?
That's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the Three Moons?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
Okay.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
Don't worry, we will.
All right then. Stay safe.
Got the bros. Oh, okay. Now we got Lauma and Daddy. I guess we'll swap back to Lauma now.
Follow me, and bask in the soft light of the moon.
Hell yeah, ma'am. I'm down. Wow, that's a lot of names. Holy crap.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Krai.
Heck yeah.
This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield.
Oh my goodness.
The biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dainsleif and Columbina. Okay. See what they're up to.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, these two interacting is really interesting.
Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainsleif?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainsleif is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
Aww.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleif?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Oh, damn.
Is that because
Sad.
hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental. Thank you for your help with the RERIR situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
Oh.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Okay. So, do you plan to fight him with us?
You
see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. And even now, they still support me. Which means I was wrong about them all along.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
Yeah.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was, and not treasuring it.
Aw. Yeah.
I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure.
Oh my.
Hello.
That's funny. That's funny. They're just like, hello. Sorry, we were just concerned about you.
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the RERIR of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
You gotta join us, right? I feel like it's definitely gonna happen.
It's
All right.
nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that didn't help much. I'm a deer. Oh.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Oh.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little...
Are you
Oh.
nervous about the battle?
Yep.
Quite... Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think. Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Yeah, that sounds good, actually. I agree.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first because of the nerves. But don't worry. I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine.
Thank you for everything.
Please. I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
Mommy. The goods have been delivered and the back plan is underway.
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Excellent.
Okay.
My thanks to all involved.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
will.
Oh, we got voice. Let's go. It's our time.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Heck yeah.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear
There's 30
down
minutes.
the moon.
Oh my gosh, that picture is so cool. What the heck? Oh, that was so quick. Wait, no, I want to take a screenshot.
Moonlight betrayed
Yep, you too.
Oh, he missed. Loser. Oh wait, I want to see what Rhino did.
Let me help you guys. Big
Wait, so they actually did make him a boss. That's cool.
Be silent.
Oh, he's just walking at me like that? Yo, what is this? He's just walking. That's crazy. Oh my god.
water jet.
Wait, why am I a water traveler? I just realized. Why am I? What
It all adds up.
the heck?
Can't hide the truth.
Oh, because I don't have any things up.
Hunt him down.
Close your eyes.
Moonlight betrayed you.
Close your eyes. Steady now. Night falls.
Leave this place
Futile.
for the everlasting Karl.
I know, lock in.
Move.
Doing.
Pathetic.
Nothing.
Be silent.
Hunt him down.
Hear the dark.
Seek within.
Where's the music? Is there supposed to be music here? I feel like there's supposed to be music here.
It all falls into place. No more lies.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
God.
The moon will protect you.
Follow Llama's hymn.
The moonlight betrays you.
Oh, what's that? Oh, hello. What the frick? Oh.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Are you quite finished?
Do you see now? Villafon here. When will it be as you foretold?
That's cool. So Llama
moonlight
tells him where he
Betrays
is.
you.
Water jet.
Your foul spirit is
back.
not welcome here. Observe. Night falls. To dust. Steady now.
Oh god. Oh god.
The mystery unravels.
Pathetic.
Oh my god.
Shameless.
Oh, I can't. I know.
The moonlight betrays you. Hunt him down.
Can't heal. Oh no.
Futile.
Oh my god. He really hurts.
Pathetic.
Can you stop hitting me, please?
By the frost moon of old, you poor lost life.
Hunt him down. Futile.
Seek within. It all adds up. No more. Shameless.
Stop knocking me up, nerd.
Moonlight. Pathetic. Hunt him down.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. It all falls into place.
With one heart.
Get in there.
Futile. To moonlight betrays you.
I feel like there's definitely supposed to be music playing right now.
Can't hide the truth.
Pathetic. Your little moonlight heroics is over you. Who wants to go first?
What do you mean, who wants to go first? Like that at all. Oh god.
Get out of my sight!
Oh.
No!
Death is
We've
within
been
my
separated.
grasp!
You okay?
Oh, we've been separated into smaller
Where are
groups.
the
That's
others?
interesting.
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
Destroyed! I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lala! Can you hear me?
Silence.
I can't even open the thing to see if I'm supposed to be getting audio
At
or
least
not.
I know they're still there. But we need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just stall him. I can stall him for long enough. The moment will come.
It all falls into place. The deception ends.
Bombs away! Water jet!
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. No more lies. Time to come clean.
Here. Oh god. Absorb Kavaki 3 times for a shield. Oh, Kavaki's over here. One. Here. Ooh.
I've got this.
Okay, we got a shield. There's absolutely supposed to be music playing here. Oh.
The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Destroyed.
Push your luck.
Reborn. How much power
Can't hide the
will it
truth.
take?
Time to come clean. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of. Seek within. No more lies. Time to come clean. It all adds up. The mystery unravels. No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. Can't hide the truth.
Bombs away!
It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of.
There is so absolutely definitely supposed to be like music or something here. The objective is to defeat him. I'm gonna assume that we're gonna go to like different people though, right? Like other characters. We're probably gonna end up with Lauma and
There's no other way.
Seems to. Oh, yo. Lock in. Oh, oh my god. What the heck?
The only way to defeat RERIR is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold
Okay.
on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Okay. Step 1 of the plan. It seems like you've got it working.
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
Oh god, her eyes are bleeding? What?
Soon you will be powerless to resist.
Oh god.
And then I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on. holding on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are, you've backed yourself into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, RERIR.
Is that what you think?
The music volume is off. Oh my god. Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid. There was music this whole time? I can't believe this.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Oh. Oh.
Let's see what becomes of you!
Oh my god. Oh, the hands. Oh. Yo.
What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
Oh, he's doing something similar to what he did to Durin, isn't he? Wait, are they channeling the energy into Durin?
His power is on another level.
Wait,
We'll
what?
need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina,
Oh, they're gonna put it in
rendering her
Columbina.
powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy.
Oh.
Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long.
Yo.
Can you see?
Well enough.
Columbina's about to pop off.
So, we have a student of Gold Rheindotter in our midst.
How about that?
No, let's go, Columbina.
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Yeah. That was cold. Was she gonna yeet him into space?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Dane.
Goodbye, RERIR.
Yo, that was cold.
We won.
Oh my god, dude. Wow. Dude, that was cold as hell. Oh. I love that Never's just like a normal person involved in all of this stuff.
Never. How are your eyes?
Yeah, dude, oh my
They're
god.
fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
Huh? What do you mean
It's
blindness?
not too late.
Let me handle it.
Oh god. Oh, she has to use her special magic blood.
Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Huh.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so.
What cares about her?
I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make, whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax.
Why don't you help her get home? She's blind.
My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nod Krai. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
Well, damn. Pyro, thanks for grabbing your daily fixer fee. Today we got you hooked up with a dope ripper dog to get some new ocular implants, which seems like that may be what Nefer needs to do as well, because you just lost your eyes. But apparently they got healed, so that's cool. Pyro, thanks for your daily gotcha pull as well. If you would like to request a VA voice line, just let me know, and I'd be happy to oblige.
The moon
How you
will
doing tonight,
remember
man?
this day. Thank you both.
Nope. Another screenshot. Yehoda shows up and helps Nefer get home, and you, of course, have Paimon to escort you back. Even though we didn't lose our eyes, so needing an escort is kind of negligible when we still have our sight. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. You go ahead and screenshot that. Pop that in the Discord if you guys want to see it. It'll be in the Discord in the Hoyoverse chat. Alright. Tired? I mean, honestly, that's fair, man. That is fair. Say Nefer navigating the road with her eyes closed is a new one for you. She proceeds cautiously, but as her silhouette disappears into the distance, you notice she seems almost smug.
There's something I want to let you know.
Oh. What's up, girly?
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Oh.
Huh. Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
Huh.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief.
Plus, she doesn't open her eyes anyway.
I'm surprised to hear the Kuthar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Aww.
Friends. You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
You can't help but break into a smile at the word friends, as a warm and fuzzy feeling fills your chest. One by one, your fellow teammates report in to inform that everything is under control. Lama's insistence, you lie down. You fought on the front line against RERIR, and now you need to rest. Nappy time. A little bit of honkshu me, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Wait, did we ever go back and find Paimon? Oh, we did, okay. I remember we had her go hide.
Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right,
oh.
Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew. Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it.
Aww.
Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to celebrate with you.
Yo.
He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be needing those. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Victory feast, victory feast, victory, victory, victory feast, yippee! You almost chopped that child in half. Are we gonna drink alcohol again?
We're here!
Oh my god, Paimon.
Traveler and Paimon!
Hi, Yehoda.
Perfect timing! We were literally just saying how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you any longer, and we would have postponed it till tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
How are you feeling today?
Oh, you know,
Much
we
better,
big
thanks.
chillin'.
Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yeah, what about Nefer though? She's the one who lost her eyes for this
Anything
whole
you need,
thing.
just let us know.
Like literally.
Where's Nefer?
That's
How are her eyes
good work.
doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Yes, indeed. Considering she was the one with the least, like, stakes in all of this, she's the one who sacrificed the most, you know? Her eyes seem to be open.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well?
Much better thanks to a good rest. You're looking well too.
Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
Aww.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat
Yehoda
among
really likes
yourselves.
Lauma.
I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like 'em sweet?
You bet. Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's earned it.
What did you do, Paimon? We're the ones who fought the freaking demon. Like, hello? You okay, Nefer? What's on your mind?
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think?
More of a wolf in my mind.
No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say.
I guess he didn't like seeing people go down the path of vengeance.
Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
Well, when I look at your life, I see a lot of things you can depend on.
If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. That's why the academia turned their back on him, and why the other tribes ganged up on him. Oh, Father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception?
Sadly, I've never heard the Ibiskin King's voice. What's he actually like?
Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me.
Sounds like he was nice enough to you. You definitely sound like father and daughter, though.
So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it? He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is RERIR any different? You can't work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. But it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think?
Yeah, I would disagree with that.
Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion even for liars. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other people trying to steal it from me.
I have a feeling that some people over there may have overheard that.
So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them.
Is that your way of saying you've warmed up to them now?
Oh, is that what it looks like?
Oh. What it looks like is you're starting to see us as your friends.
Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget, I will also be watching you like a hawk.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Very good.
Oh wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly remembered something.
What's that?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Yeah, who was our mystery ally? Wait, who was our mystery ally? Maybe Alice? Oh, the voice is coming from indoors. Indoors.
Huh? Am I imagining things?
Oh. Who's our... Oh no. Who is this? Uh-oh. I'm worried.
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Oh,
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco too than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world.
Huh.
But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
Huh. Talking about Napper. Oh, good story.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was developed by the Academia?
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming my long-term supplier.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a great honor for the curatorium.
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about charity? First time hearing about it.
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Krai, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my investment history!
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building a sanctuary?
Sanctuary?
Yes, I heard about that too.
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangamabe. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you? But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way. You did it for Sumeru, didn't you?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. I figured if I built something there, it might at least get some use in an emergency. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. I've lost family to a disaster before, and I don't want to lose any friends or business partners if I can help it. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. Where everyone could live happy lives. It was something I looked into, but after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, I decided on a more effective strategy. The tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora. It just made the most sense.
Oh.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So, what's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
But surely you have dreams of your own beyond just making Mora.
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams. And, you know, make a nice little slice for myself along the way. Just thinking about it makes me happy. That sweet, sweet sound of Mora.
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry about it.
Seems like we've both been away from home for a very long time.
Oh.
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
That would be
So sad.
your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah, though it's been years since my sister passed away. It's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more ruthless than the most calculating business person. Beyond a certain point, if something isn't helping you, it just gets rid of it. My sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my mind's eye. It's become a vague impression.
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass away, the beautiful memories are the ones that last the longest.
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me, that's the one silver lining in all of it.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy as can be. You've got a lot going for you too. Boss of the Curatorium of Secrets? I'm sure there's plenty of Mora to be made in that line of work.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Huh. Interesting. Yes, we got the Mondstadt crew. See what they're talking about.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse, make sure you tell me right away.
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
What? You're too humble, young man.
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Krai. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace. It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
Seriously, great work, everyone. You all outdid yourselves.
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
It's so funny seeing these two actually
Seems
sitting
like
next
you've
to each other
recovered.
after
He
all
won't need
these
to
years.
Take any more medication?
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy. Don't worry, I'll blend into society yet.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother. To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the details when you first explained the plan to us.
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy, it's hard to grasp the principle and how the process works.
Being fair.
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. And that gave us the idea of stealing his power to turn it against him. When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, it's best not to engage them in battle.
Oh.
So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range of the alchemical array. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the battle, we identified one location in particular as the ideal spot, which is where the confrontation took place. The alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to render it usable by Columbina. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us.
Yeah, true.
Given his history with RERIR, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
Yeah, confronting a formal friend in battle, it's not easy, man.
It must have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was far better for him than staying in limbo.
Absolutely.
True.
He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd stay trapped in limbo for long. Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance.
Yeah.
And now, it's time to kick back and celebrate.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh. Where are we going? Oh.
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now.
The heck?
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
Aww.
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Oh. Oh. Catching up with a friend? Hope I'm not interrupting.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over.
Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the RERIR of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was.
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
I spy books and teacups on the table. Afternoon tea, so we are interrupting after all.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite.
Aww.
If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead.
The heck?
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those calculations.
You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the crosswords in the newspaper. This is my equivalent of that.
Okay,
Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer.
Lord Artificer? Elaine Guillotine? Wait, do we know who this person is?
Who else? Pretty much all the mecha and Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
Who?
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally? As a friend?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
Well, wait, you've met him? He lived hundreds of years ago.
Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts. I honored his request, but I did read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. Would have been such a waste.
So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from?
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, because I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper, a sense of nostalgia for the past. Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would come true. The apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be. A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics begin to take root in their hearts. A dream of saving the world. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended up as something for them to joke about in their older years. But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect, and it grew into something that ate away at their souls.
Wow.
The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and parted ways with Renee. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motives. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. His futile attempt to change the tide of fate only resulted in a wave that swallowed up the world, even before the apocalypse came. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. Though of course by then it was far too late. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty goal of saving the world? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought havoc on the lives of everyone around him as he pursued his delusional dream? Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective.
I don't know.
What a cop-out.
Okay.
But I suspect you'd have a more incisive and insightful answer if we dug into it further.
Fair. Well, what about you? What's your take on Renee?
I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Nor do I like fools who let their delusions take control. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. But he had a sage-like intellect. And still managed to get himself lost in the labyrinth of his own desires. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin, the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, Alain lost his friends and family.
Oh.
To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything. After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had dragged his closest friend down to the abyss. But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain continued to reject any form of transcendental knowledge or power. He was suspicious and fearful of it, having seen the way it had affected his closest
I mean, that makes
friend.
sense to me.
I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect were the only thing that gave him a sense of spiritual comfort. Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe in his lifetime. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. The Nazissenkreuz Institute needed someone, and a human being, to see its story through to the end. He quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales that had played such a formative role in his childhood, but which he'd barely touched in his adult life.
Wait, did he create
He
Marionette?
told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children as bedtime stories. Apparently, they worked wonders at sending kids off to sleep. I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by depression. By that point, nothing else really mattered. At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Nazissenkreuz Institute orphanage, while the Fontaine Research Institute he had founded continued tirelessly with its work. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift, this time between members of the Fontaine Research Institute. But the actions of those fools had nothing at all to do with Alain.
Yeah.
And that is the story of two people from the Nazissenkreuz Institute who both wanted to save the world. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back, and ended up calmly sinking to the bottom of the deepest sea. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life, even though he wasn't sure where he was going. I do sometimes wonder, why is it that people like them have such grand hopes of saving the world? Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each of them, their mission to save the world began with a very simple desire: to save themselves. They were young children with friends and family who mattered to them, desires to explore the meaning of life, ambitions to have a successful career. They didn't want to see all of that taken away in one fell swoop. Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos, to stop them getting quietly swept away by the storms of life. But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world?
That's an interesting question. These are very philosophical questions. I was not expecting a philosophy lesson today. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try to save the world? Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough justification? I mean, I feel like you have to save yourself before you save the world, right? So if they're saving the world in an attempt to save themselves, I feel like that's kind of arrogant, you know? Like assuming that you can't be saved unless the world is saved? I'm gonna say no, I don't think so.
Sensible answer. Glad to know you've got your head screwed on straight.
Oh, okay.
Alan would disagree, though. I asked him the same question back when he was in his prime, putting all of his energy into his work. Yes, it's enough. No elaboration, just a quick, short answer before getting right back to his work. He was always that way. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth.
Oh my goodness, she's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
like
go tinker
Santa.
with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me.
Okay.
Polonia, exit hibernation mode.
A lot nicer to us than she was to Columbina, to be fair, which is a little surprising. Would have figured she would have been more brash with us than she was with her old associate. But I guess that is what it is. Is that it? Did we just finish the story? I think that's it, chat. We just finished the main story quest. Yeah, we did. Oh. Good stuff, guys. Very nice. Nice. Shoemaker's children go barefoot? What the heck? The heck is the name of that quest? But yeah, I think that's also our... That's not what I thought. I think I already grabbed my commissions for the day. I do need to go back real quick. And
add
do my this. I already grabbed my dailies. I do, however, need to do my daily resin. And then we'll do, I guess we'll do Trial Abyss. About that time, huh? So yeah, let me go ahead and do, I think, what am I need to work on for Nefer. I'm trying to decide also what character I want to build next. Because I want to start doing some like simple builds for some other characters over time. I think the one I wanted to do next was Kale. For the 4 stars. Because Kale is a character that I wanted to build for a long time, and as I said, when if we ever get the chance to kill Dottore, I need to have Kale leveled up because I need Kale to do it. I really do. I feel like no one on Teyvat deserves to destroy that man more than Kale after everything that he put her through. And so I think I'm going to make Kale my next soft build. And then I feel like I'm gonna have to do Klee sometime soon.
These bombs, so heavy.
Kaching would be nice at some point. I think it'd be cool to kind of build Kaching to be able to use her. Sucrose would be really good. Eventually. She's one of those characters that I've kind of wanted to build for a long time. Apparently, she's also like one of the best 4 stars to have built. And then I think I'm gonna have to start working on some of my 5 stars, chat. We have so many 5 stars that we haven't built, like Albedo, Mizuki, which I now have. I do want to build Aloy at some point just for funsies. I think that'd be a bit funny and silly. I do want to build Sino again, like a soft build. Tainari would be kind of cool eventually. Mona is a character I've had forever that I have never ever built, and I feel like I do need to build Mona at some point. But she's just such a great character. So I'll probably build Mona eventually. D. Luke is another character that I would love to build, and it would also be a good excuse to actually get his skin as well, potentially. I do want to build Candace, because I don't have a Hydro Shielder, and I feel like she would be really good for some teams. So I do kind of want to build Candace. Lanyan is a character I would love to build one day. So yeah, lots of characters I want to build eventually. I think I am going to go ahead and favorite Kale. Just that once I'm done with Nefer, we'll get started with her. I might have... actually, that weapon's probably fine for her, to be honest. I don't know what her build is. I think she's an on-field, like, DPS character. I'm pretty sure. She may be sub-DPS, but I'm pretty sure she's on-field. But, I mean, we'll see. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no, she's not on-field because she doesn't have any way to convert her damage, I guess. Although I guess you could just use hold attacks. But either way, we'll get to her eventually. Nefer is the priority for now, and specifically Nefer's weapon is going to be the priority for today. We have luckily gotten all of the bosses we need for her, so we're just going to farm her items, which I forgot she uses Sumeru items. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. For weapon, at least. So let's go ahead and use our resin. We could actually use my new Nefer team now. See if this actually works. Because it's supposed to be Dendro and Electro, which means probably Hyper Bloom is recommended for this, but it is what it is.
By the frost moon of old, branch into
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
deceive my...
No more lies. It all adds up.
I will say the moons do kind of slow to recover. I'm actually a little surprised by that. Figured I would have more than that by the end. But later for the video.
Leave this place for the everlasting forest.
The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Wow, yeah, that was a lot faster.
You poor lost land.
It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Yeah, wow. Well, I got a lot of primos too. I gotta convert those. Is that our last? Yeah, it's probably our last. And we're over back to Krai. Yeah, it's funny because I was actually in a call with Alcy recently, and she was asking me if there was like a particular city that I typically go to when I'm doing like crafting or anything like that. And honestly, I think I explained this when we were talking about it as well, but I don't usually do that actually. I kind of just have. I try to position myself in the most recent region wherever we are in Genshin. Just because I really like to like. I don't know how to explain it. I want to immerse myself in the region, if that makes sense. I think I really hope that this is it. I hope that I'm not upgrading this by mistake. But I really like to immerse myself in the region that we're currently in at whatever point. Oh, we can craft these. Just do that then. Actually, wait. I can just look at the weapon thing. Character selector. Oh, let's just show it for the max ascension. We will have to do some more farming for these, but that will come later. We can at least get the weapon 280 without much issue. I have realized I do need to start crafting. Not crafting, but like I need to start doing the conversions for the stones again. Because I always have so many of these stones. Oh, wow, they're talking a lot more than I thought. Holy crap, I thought we've already... Have I not talked to this person before? What the heck just happened? She just got... I know a bunch of Krumkakes. What the heck? But yeah, so like I always have a bunch of these available. And I really need to start crafting with them again. I also, oh, I forgot we have this now. This is the one from Dragonspine, I believe. We got this relatively recently. Because I just finished Dragonspine not too long ago. So that's a thing. And does she not have the Yeah, she has all these as well. Actually, we should have enough to grab all these. All the new weapons. Let's grab those while we're at it. Because I almost guarantee that there will be characters that we need those on eventually. So, you know, always good to have the blueprints. There we are. So this is the Black Marrow Lantern. God, the sword kind of looks like the sword from Attack on Titan a little bit. This one looks like a bigger version. And then of course we have the polearm. Wait, so there's the polearm, the sword, the claymore, and the magic thing. Is there not a bow? Did I just miss that in the shop, or is there literally just not a bow? Is there not a bow? There is a bow. And it says I bought it. Well, then where is it? Wait. Oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that. You know, honestly, I wonder if this is good on Aloy. I mean, good on Aloy, relatively speaking, because Aloy is, you know. But I feel like just looks-wise, this would look really cool on Aloy. I wonder if it's actually good for her. That, or I would kind of like to build the compound bow for her, just because it looks really nice. You know what I mean? Like, it matches the Horizon aesthetic. Makes sense? Anyway. Go ahead and grab my battle pass stuff. Oh, I didn't actually use my resin. Because I didn't do this. Yeah, okay. Now I can... Not that. This. Okay. And then one last thing, I do want to convert my primos over. Because as I have mentioned on stream, I will be pulling for Zhongli when he comes out, because he's the one Archon I don't have yet. So hopefully we'll get him. Also, I think, oh no, we did get Mizuki like 10 pulls ago, so we're not due for a 5-star by any means. But you know, we'll still pull. Oh, a Charlotte. Oh my goodness. It's been a while since I've gotten a Charlotte. I think I haven't seen a Charlotte in forever. It's also funny because I will be pulling for Zhongli, but then I also kind of low-key do want to pull for... because we just got the new drip marketing for the next patch, and I kind of want to pull on the Durin banner, specifically because we are supposed to be getting Yehoda as a 4-star as well. And honestly, I don't care too much for Durin. I will take him if I get him, but he is of a negligible importance to me. I just want Yehoda, because I think Yehoda is a really cool character, and I would really like to have her, at least one copy, although we may, I mean, potentially we'll get her for free. And, or, you know, you can always roll 4 stars later and stuff, but if possible, I would love to pull for Yehoda, just to have one to use for the story, you know, because I really like Yehoda. I think she's a really cool character. Okay. We are going to do Spiral Abyss in just a sec. I do really quick, though, want to use the restroom real quick. So we will take a quick little music and song and dance break. And then we will go ahead and jump into Spiral Abyss in just a minute. So we will be right back, chat. See you guys in a few minutes for Spiral Abyss. Why? Oh boy. Hello, friends. We're back. Oh, we got some achievements. What do we get? Oh, we defeated the rare share of Solnari. And completed an elegy for Faded Moonlight. There's actually still a few of these that we haven't gotten. We should try to actually like achievement hunt a little bit more in this game. There's a lot of things that we have not done, like this one, for example. Defeat 4 opponents with Virgin within 2 seconds. That doesn't sound like too hard. How have we not done this? Trickle Cryo, Hydropyro, and Electro Swirl reactions at least once each within 2 seconds. How have I not done that? Cryo, Hydro, Pyro, and Electro. I feel like that's not that hard to do. I feel like I feel like I've done that before, like more times than that. Maybe not though. Wait, 4 opponents with Superconduct within 2 seconds, which is that's just Hydro and Electro, right? 4 opponents with Melt within 2 seconds. That doesn't sound hard either. How have I not done these things? There's so many. Complete all of the services commissions flawlessly and reliable. There's so many achievements I don't have yet, chat. Crazy, Dio. But alright, let me go ahead. I'm gonna actually grab a guide because I don't want to take 7 billion years to do this. So let me find a guide. I'm pretty sure I already have floor 9 complete. So floor 10 is probably where we're gonna start. I probably will not be using my Nefertine here, by the way, even though like I probably could, considering how high her crit damage is. I want to save it. Of course, lunar reaction damage increased by 50%. What is a surprise? It seems like there's a lot of options. AoE damage for floor 10's first half. Solo damage for second half. Okay. AoE damage. Who do I want to bring for AoE damage? I mean, we could just do Veracity. Can't we pick based on teams now? Didn't they? Oh no, that's just for the 1 game mode. It's crazy how many characters I have level 90. Look at all this, chat. Holy crap. What the heck am I doing with my life? Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, let me bring up my teams down here as well. I actually might put some music on just to give some vibes while we're chilling, because there's not gonna be any sound in the background for this part of the stream, really. So let me grab my team list because I want to make sure I'm not mixing up characters, obviously. I feel like we could do Kanich for second. I didn't think about that, but we could do that. Okay, so my Dine and Dash team is you. Where's Anefa? Anefa, Farina, and Shilonen. And then Kanich's team, we could do. I feel like we have a couple options for the second half. If we want 1-to-1 damage, I'm actually probably gonna want to go. I could go Arlecchino. And we haven't used her in a while, so I kind of want to use her. I run Arlecchino with Chevrolet, with Raiden, and with Beto. But hear me out. We could not do that. We could do something different. We could mix it up a little bit. Let me see. Give me my Hydro and my Electrolists. Because I could instead do Kokomi instead of Inefa here to get some Lunar on the second team, because they may need a little assistance. I could also do Ino on the first team. Let's do that, actually. I'm going to throw in Ino here, and we're going to throw in Inefa on the second team. We're going to get both of our girlies to support our homies in the Spiral Abyss. Alright? That's the plan. I think that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get our girlies to help them out. I usually like to pick the floor, because that's just going to give benefit to everything. Also,
Brave names echo! Strike a pose! Time to shine! You want this! Look! Bandana! Grant me strike! Hero incoming! Boom! Hero incoming!
yeah, that was very quick. And hopefully the second half will also.
Overruled. Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up. There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
You know what's funny? I've never tried this team with this. But I wonder how... Because Inefa doesn't... Now that I think about it, Inefa doesn't proc anything but Lunar charged. So not having a Hydra on the team is not really going to do much for me. But he is a stronger shielder than...
Alright, here comes another one.
So.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Being done! Yeah, look out below!
I will say, having Ino on this team is actually really nice for Hydro. Always water, like Hydro on the field. Whereas Farina, though she does have very good application.
Annihilation mode. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Stop right there! You asked for it!
Laid bare. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
That took a lot longer than I thought it would. I think it's because I messed up my Chevrolet rotation the first time, and then I never actually applied Chevrolet on the second rotation. So, rip. HP is above. I don't really need any of those, to be honest.
Hear the echoes of the valley! My name echoing song! Hero incoming! Yeah! Kapow! Hero incoming!
Yeah, that works. Avarice is so strong, it's crazy.
Overruled. Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up. Shine down.
Final warning! Justice will prevent...
He was already almost dead by the time. Okay. Floor 11. Let's see what we got. Okay, first half looks like we're going for Lunar Charge teams, and second half we're going for Lunar Blue. Okay, well, let's just do that then. We could try Never. I'm gonna be honest, it's not the worst idea. Right now. I will say that I do kind of want to build a Hydro fielder like Candace for this team. Because like as much as Kokomi is nice, I feel like the interrupt can be really bad for this team. And so having interrupt resist via shielding would be so nice. But I don't have Candace build, so I may start building Candace, even if it's just a soft build to have a swap option for a shield when needed. It would be really nice to have available. Also, I believe we're going to be getting what's it called back again pretty soon, aren't we?
Look out below! Let the mountains veins boil! Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
I'm wondering what they're going to use this see if Nefer can pull up.
It's your skull!
With one heart, we pray.
No more lies.
Use the force off.
Seek within.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
No more lies.
Please get the freaking moon up.
Hold the line!
Sorry. Also, Kev, please remind me. I couldn't see the thing because I have my guide up. I'm so sorry. I could not see what you pulled for your gotcha pull. What was it? I'm so sorry. But thank you for paying your daily fixer fee as well. Today we helped you collect some vehicles from our rival Gonk. Hell yeah, brother. Amazing. Wasn't important, it's just the tactical outfit. Well, I am happy to swap to the tactical outfit if you would like me, Kev. But thank you so much for stopping by. How are you doing today? You stay in your current model? Alright, no worries. I got whatever you want to be.
Did I scare you?
No, you did not scare me. But yeah, how are you doing tonight, Kev? I miss you, bro. It's been a little bit. We haven't gotten to hang out in a while, man. We gotta kick out. You know, Diddy by. What the hell is going on? Fucking pissy. This guy keeps resetting my ult, and I don't appreciate it. Not appreciate it.
Branches of song by the frostmen of old. Receive.
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here. Let's see what you're made of.
Forest, protect us. Branches.
No more lies. Seek within.
Didn't work. Or 3. Let's see. First damage. Oh, let's do this one. Yeah, we got attack and bonus.
Bring it! Letting great names echo! Strike a pose! Let my name echo!
Annihilation mode.
Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Kapow! Hard! Smash down! Hard! You wanna stand down! Hard! Heads up! Hear the echoes of the volley! Shower me with
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Charge! Allow me!
Leave this place. With one heart, we pray.
Lush. It all adds up.
Rack attack!
Receive my breath.
No more lies. The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth.
Rest and leave it!
You poor lost lamb.
It all adds up.
No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. It all out.
Hold the line! Ding dong, weather bomb!
Branches assault. No more lies. The deception ends here. It all adds up. It all falls into place.
Rest, breathe it! Flash attack!
You pray last land for the everlasting forest. Receive my blessing.
Still some work to do with that team, but they're not doing too bad. Alright, floor 12. Let's walk in. This is where things get serious. Am I done this buzzball? There we are. Now we are. Alrighty. What are we doing for floor 12? Identity option, however, as you have access to a team like Hyperbole as well. Interesting. Okay, well, we can use the first half team for the second half. As for the first half, I'm a little more concerned. I don't think this team is endgame ready. The problem is there's really long gaps in when I'm waiting for the when I'm waiting for the moons to come back up. That's what I'm worried about. We could try it and see what happens. I don't think we're gonna 9-star this. But we'll see. We will increase attack.
Allow me! Ding dong, weather!
By the frostman of old, leave this place.
Seek within. No more lies.
Forest, protect it.
Time to come clean.
You pray last land with one heart. And stay your hand.
It all falls into place. The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
By the frostman of old, lushes the moon.
It all adds up. Seek within. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth.
A Brashman torrent! Bring refuge!
Reindeer just start kicking them.
Hold the line! You on this! Ding dong!
No more lies. Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
For the everlasting forest. Forest?
It all adds up.
The sands of time
So bad.
got me.
It's actually so bad. She's not healing, man. She's not getting the healing. That's rough. I think if that happens again, we just gotta kind of rely on the rest of the
By the frostman of old, leave this place.
No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. Let's see what you're made of. Seek with it. No more lies. Time to come clean. Let's see what you're made of. The deception ends.
No claw!
For the everlasting forest, branches of salt.
It all adds up. Yeah. Let's see what you're made of.
Trust and leave it!
Receive my...
No more lies. The mystery unravels.
With one heart, we pray. Branches of song.
Allow me!
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. No more lies. It all falls into place. Stick with it.
The ebb and flow
That was dead. No.
is over.
Look at that. I can't have Lauma die either. Honestly, that's really bad. It's only level 1. Alright, we do this one more time. If it doesn't work, we're gonna have to swap teams. I just really wish this team would work. It's just...
For the everlasting forest, leave this.
The mystery unravels. It all adds up. It all falls into place.
Trust and leave it! No claw!
No more lies. It all falls into place.
By the frostmoon of old.
Being done! Hold the line!
Seek within. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place.
Receive my...
Lash attack!
Let's see what you're made of. No more lies. The deception ends here.
Allow me!
Leave this place. Forest, protect us with one heart.
It all adds up. Time to come clean. Can't hide the truth.
The light will never die! Strike it down!
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust-up.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Headbutt!
Strike me
Justice
down!
o'clock!
Bring it! Letting grave names echo!
Showing you the... Heads up! Smash down! Hi! Let the world come alive!
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Strike a
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust-up.
headbutt! Look out below!
That's fine. It's not that bad. 2 out of 3 stars is still pretty good. You gotta be careful here, though. Healing effective. I might do the healing effectiveness, to be honest.
No more lies. Seek within.
Oh my
Looks
God.
like playtime's over. Hold the line.
Can't hide the truth.
She taking damage. You see?
Billowing surge.
I'm just surprised.
For the everlasting forest.
The mystery unravels.
Will this guy ever do this much?
Protect us.
No more lies.
Oh my God.
The riddle remains unsolved.
When did they want this boss? Okay, this is not working. We're gonna have to reconfigure it. Effort's just not gonna do it in the second half. Problem is that that's kind of my only routine. That's not necessarily true. It's definitely my only hyper routine. But we can change that. We could do. Do this with you I could do Shinobu maybe? I don't know. This is a weird team, but we're gonna try it. Hello, Kumo. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the first time chat. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. How'd you find us? Are you a Genshin player? Out of curiosity.
This will brighten up the place.
I apologize, the game's without
We're
me.
lost in it. With one heart, we pray.
So I'm
Leave this place.
super loving
Be sanctified.
First boss is not gonna take 10 minutes.
Bow your head.
That's fine.
Extract! A little ambiance.
Right now, find the balloon. Ooh, very nice. Heck yeah. Like this big low fair to get. Yeah, I know. It's getting late. I'm probably gonna push it down. I don't usually talk very loud when it's late at night.
Stand with me. Reconstitute.
Probably
Rush of the moon.
Settle
not.
down.
Actually, real quick. Yeah, we're gonna turn the game out here, just so it's a little easier to hear me.
Terrified.
But yeah, it's great to have you here. Thanks for coming. You're building your Mulan. Wonderful. I love to hear it. Mulani's a wonderful character. I love her.
Let the mighty be humble.
I'm like tripping my way through Spiral just right now, so don't mind my horrible gameplay. Using a lot of experimental themes that should not really work. So,
Leave this place.
Stay here. A little ambiance.
absolute ass hand. This guy does this. You know what her normal vape damage is? I don't think mine's very high. Oh goodness. I haven't used Mulan in a long time, so I don't really know off the top of my head. I could maybe mess around with her after Spiral. I don't really know. The thing is, like, She builds crit, I believe so. I'm not sure. Hitting 300k. Oh, you're hitting 300k. You're doing fine. You are hitting fine. You're doing fine. I mean, like, people can probably hit higher than 300k, but like, it just depends on how much crit you're building, as well as how much your some DPS is. 300k is great, to be honest with you. I don't even know if I've hit 300k with my Milani, to be honest. But I'm not sure. I'd have to check. As I said, it's been a while since. That's gonna be so far away. 33 crit damage. Oh my goodness. That seems fine to me then. But I'm also not always like I do build a lot of better characters, but I generally tend to kind of build my characters to the best I can. But I also tend to get really bad artifact builds, so it gets to a certain point where I just kind of get tired of building. Yeah, 233 crit damage is kind of high. If you're using the Natland set on her as well, like you don't really have to worry about crit damage too much, because you're gonna get 40 crit from her. Oh, I should save that. You get it within 7 minutes though. That's nice. I'm using an EM circlet right now. Oh, okay. Circlet. Wait. You're using an EM circlet and you still have 233 crit damage? What in the fucking crack are you smoking? That's crazy. That's actually really impressive. Holy crap, you got 233 crit damage out of just substats? Jesus. Oh, you have her sig. That also makes sense, actually. I was about to, like, lose my shit. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I would have been like, that is insane. I mean, it's still pretty insane, to be fair, but, like, it's awesome. I do not like this boss. Holy crap. Oh, can I a bit of a break? Oh! Coco Bird. Shinobu. Shinobu's passive saved her once again. Shinobu's passive has done some insane work, to be honest, in the past. It's wild. I love Shinobu though. He's great. One of my personal fave characters. Oh.
Let the mighty be humble.
Stupid dinosaur man. Please pass away thing. I have a feeling that that team is going to die in the 3rd round. We might have to get that HP up thing in the 3rd round if they give it, because not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna need it. Oh, this guy's so artifact hunting. Level her team. Oh. Now since she's like, oh, that's fair, yeah.
Letting brave names echo. Let the world collide. Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode. Justice o'clock. Justice o'clock. Bring it. Let the mountain's veins boil. Here are we coming.
God, there was a second. Oh, we have to fight him again? Oh, that's horrible.
Hear the echoes
gonna get at least giving us a different enemy to fight in the second half. Like that's cool. Can I please get her ult?
Ultimatum protocol. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense to me.
Installation chamber.
Oh, that was hell. Okay. Jesus. All right, floor 3. Instantly restore. I feel like that's gotta be what we take, right? We're gonna need the 25% HP because my characters are so low health. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Oh, you got it. Oh wait, what? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? To activate room on or something? What? Oh my god, Pokemon just saved me. I love that they're like introducing us to mechanics in the spiral. What the hell is this? Oh yes, here's the crab. Also, here's how you fight. So we need to like unlock. I think this is like a world boss or something that you can actually find in non-Krai. I've just never seen this. Oh god. No. This is awful.
Out of my way! Our bond is strong. Reconstitute. Fresh and floral.
Your poor lost lamb. By the frostman of old.
This is so wacky. I'm definitely not hitting this at all. So, oh my god, really? Just got hard. Give me a minute. Live my life.
Neutralize.
Forest, protect us. Red.
Bow your head.
Oh my god.
A little ambiance.
Receive my blessing. With one heart, we pray.
Silence! An oversight on my part.
I just got the card. There's nothing. What the?
Terrified.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do besides just like blast all these things.
Get with me. Fresh and floral.
By the frostman of old.
Silence!
To go over 7 minutes with just the first half, bro. Holy fuck. Okay.
Use the force authorized. I warn you! Looks like violence!
Looks like violence is
Engaged. Preparing for Dusta.
What the heck am I supposed to do?
Look out below. Hero incoming. Yeah.
I don't understand.
Hero incoming. Yeah. Oof. Kapow. Hero incoming.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Shower me with
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
headbutt.
anything else were to beat him before the 6 minute mark. Okay. Not horrible. Not horrible. I will take it because we had to do minimal redos of things. So I'm not going to complain. That's actually not too bad. All things considered. Also, the damage is only with Cinder City buff. Oh, you mean like you have an ally on the team with Cinder City? I mean, that makes sense, though. Pretty sure that's pretty standard for a lot of the Nodcry characters are like should be paired with a Nodcry character using the Cinder City buff. I haven't done it with the full team since that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair. I get you. Makes sense to me, though. I'm trying to remember what my team is. There we are. Yeah, which honestly I could probably put Rita on this team to make them a little bit stronger, but like I'm pretty sure that Shilonen should be running Cinder City. Yeah, there's the Cinder City. And obviously she's running Obsidian Codex for that 3% crit rate. Vika lacking her A4 passive, and I low-key hate the boss. She needs to level up. Wait, her A4 passive. Is that this? Burst attack. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I don't even remember which boss hers is. I guess I can't really look at it because I already have it. But interesting. Oh wait, the mechanical right? That's the that's this guy, right? The one that you have to do the bouncy bounce. Not the bouncy bounce. The you have to climb up on the pillars, right? Or no, this is the Secret Source Automaton. Or is that the one you're talking about? I think this is hers, isn't it? That's not what I want to check. Yeah, this one. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, you just need to have, like, a Shilonen or a Kachina, or even, I think, Kirara should work as well. I've even kind of finagled it with Jaska, or if you have Wanderer, you can kind of get around it that way as well. It's just annoying. Well, yeah, Mavwiki can climb it too. I forgot about that. Yeah, it is kind of annoying. I mean, I tend to just smack him until he dies, and I'll be honest, sometimes I smack him so fast that he'll die before I have to do the pillars. But most of the time, I'll smack him, and then the pillars will pop up, and I'll just let one of my characters die because they're so close to dying already that I'll just be like, they'll die. It's fine, and then I'll just teleport to a statue to recover health before I go back. And they're like, it's fine. I don't need him. It's okay. I can probably two-shot it now, but I hate it. I mean, that's fair. That is completely fair. All right, we did our Spiral Abyss. What else do we have? I believe we were gonna try Shiyu Defense in ZZZ. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, we do still have some time, so I'll probably hop over to ZZZ and we'll try Shiyu Defense. Might as well. Let's see why not. I'll go ahead and close this. But yeah, it do be kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. Grab my controller. So I can probably turn the music off because we're gonna have ZZZ on anyway. ZZZ has great music. Not that Genshin doesn't have good music, but I wanted something a little more hype for the for Spiral Abyss. Now we should be good. Okay. Capture the game. That's not what I Alright, now ZZZ, as opposed to Genshin, I won't really need to look up a guide, because Shield defense is generally pretty straightforward. You just gotta pick teams that are gonna work. Oh, and my controller is not being again. Hello? Sir, please, lock in. Trying to think which what boss in Genshin gives me the most trouble, like the world bosses. I feel like, oh god, which one's the most annoying? The abyssal one from Natlan was kind of annoying. But I tended to be able to burst that one down before too much happened, so it wasn't too bad. I'm going to do my dailies as well, by the way, chat, so don't mind me. I'm just going to be doing stuff in the background. Also, I forgot to switch my model over, actually. Go ahead and swap to the ZZZ model. Also, I'm thinking if I can get a Halloween costume put together, I might just do Halloween outfit for all of next week. Just because if I'm going to do all the work, I don't want to, like, just do it for one stream, but I would like to do a Halloween outfit. I haven't done a Halloween costume thing for a while. I guess since last Halloween, to be fair. So it would be nice. Let me see if we can craft these. Oh, we can craft a ton of these. Let's go. Gotta keep our shop up and running, guys. You know? Oh, we should have enough for these as well. Oh, we don't have many. Well, we can craft 10,000 of these. We should probably do that then. Which one was the one we needed for the thing again? Let's go ahead and craft, or not even craft. We need to go to the production areas and do that. This is 1, 2. Okay. Just collect the rest of these real quick. Production area 1, 2. Okay. Hit 430k. Ooh, a Hydra weak enemy this time? That's not too bad. In fact, I would even venture to say that that's pretty damn good. Wait, what? What the fuck is it? What is going on? Yeah, craft. This. Wait. Oh, they're both production area 1, 2? Oh. Okay, well, I mean, let's just craft what we can for now. Might as well. And wait, do we not have these crafted? I swear we had these crafted. You know what? It's fine. Are we still a stock of these to sell? Oh, it's still going for another day and a half. That's not too bad. Okay, that's fine then. We should let that figure itself out. Not really my problem. And of course, we're gonna grab some shaky shakes from Oshuo. Thanks, baby. All right, head over to the videotapes pop-up store to reset our videotapes. Who do we want to promote today? Let's have Jane. You know what? No. Billy's pretty charismatic. I haven't had Billy do it for a while. Let's have Billy promote the video store. And last but not least, I love that there's a kitty just sitting in the middle. It's so cute. Hello, kitty. Alright, we'll go to Tin Master, grab our coffee for the day. Wonderful, wonderful. Just gonna grab all the dailies and weeklies and stuff. Don't mind me. We do have to do the rest of this quest at some point, but I'm not doing that today, probably. Although it will be ending relatively soonish. We do have more story to do, by the way, in ZZZ, guys. I will, at some point, be doing Lucia's agent quest on stream. Maybe sometime next week. Oh my god, I'm literally one pull away from getting the Vivian skin. Can we do one more pull for Monato? We do one more pull to try to get a dupe of Monato, and we get the skin. I say we just go for it at this point, you know what I mean? Let's just send it. Yeah, not a Monato prize, but we got the Vivian skin. That's crazy. I was not expecting to get the skin this early, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is wild. Oh my goodness, ma'am. She's a crazy outfit, bro. I will say, I do really like her vibe. I'm not sure if I really expressly... I don't know how I feel about this, the like swimsuit outfit. I think it's nice. It's got a lot going on. It's a very complicated beach outfit, but you know what? I'll take it. It's fine. Wait a minute. That means I can make a team with my 3 beach ladies. I just realized. Let me go ahead and grab my... This is the small law. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Hell yeah. I just realized that my best lesbian team can all be in beach outfits now. Wait. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. We'll put everybody in their beach outfits. This is amazing. This is everything I've ever wanted and more. Okay, so my Lucia is actually in a really good spot. She could still use a little bit of help on some of her substats, but I feel like more importantly right now, let's get her stuff so we can finish off her course. Ads. Oh, okay. I'll wait until after so we can answer. Weakness to ice. I don't really want to do ice though. I want to use the new team we were just talking about. Best lesbians. We got our bikini girlies. Yippee! Oh, I should probably change the game. Forgot. My bad. Okay, so what do you think? Oh my goodness. Oh, cool. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I was talking about my game. Don't worry about me. You were saying your skill is only at 8. Should I crown it? For Mualani, I would say at least take it to 9. You don't have to crown it if you want to. That's completely up to you. Generally speaking, crowning is insanely expensive for the amount of actual worth you're getting for it. So I really I used to crown 1 skill on every character, and I have since stopped doing that. So I would say if you want to crown her, if you really like her and you want to get that extra bit of damage out, then I'd say it's probably worth it. But if you if you're not that worried about it, then it's fine. You don't really need to. It's not required. There we go. Funny number go high. I mean, we do like funny number, to be fair. But yeah, I would always recommend leveling your character's skills. Like, the skills that are actually important, I always recommend leveling them to at least 9. A lot of characters these days, you don't need to level, like, their basic attack almost at all. Like, literally, I will tell you, the last, like, 3 or 4 DPS characters that I've gotten in Genshin, I don't think I've even leveled their basic attack, like, beyond level 1, because it's just completely unnecessary. Most of the characters will literally never use them. So it's not that big of a deal. But when it comes to the characters they actually use, like characters that, you know, work off of their ult or their skill or whatever, I would say, yeah, it's definitely worth going to 9. I spend one of these 20 eventually. I was gonna say, yeah, I think after crowning, gosh, I gotta say, I must have like at least 10 characters with at least 1 crown. And like at this point, I feel like it's not even, like, most of them are probably not even worth it. A lot of them are older characters too, so it's like, yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. I just realized that we've got the 2 umbrella ladies and the fancy lady on the team together. Kind of funny. Oh, God. Oh, thanks, Automod, for blocking that, because that was, in fact, a bot. Thanks. Letting me ban them. Ooh. Hope Shilinen reruns soon. Oh my gosh, yeah, Shilinen is one of those characters that, like, is absolutely worth pulling it when she comes around. Because she's such a good, like, universal support. She's just so good for so many teams. It's crazy. Saving guarantee for her? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I do not have the materials because I'll need to do Notorious Hunt. But I at least know I can get there. So that's fine. Let me see. Is there any... wonder what they want me to work on skills-wise for her. Because they're, like... These skills are not super useful for her. I guess her basic's not bad. This one I should probably get up. I don't know if I want to crown any of these. I guess her swap's not bad either. Yeah, we can run skills. That's fine. Let's run skills. Can't wait to say how high Mulaney Nuke can get, because unlike Navia, she isn't hard capped by not having a reaction. Well, that's true. Although I will say that I still think Navia is one of the more fun characters to play in the game. And she's still a very strong Geo character. You know what I mean? But I will say I don't know if I would say Navia's capped because she doesn't have a reaction, but like she still has, you know, however much crit you want to put on her. So like it's not bad. It's just it's a little harder to get her to those big PP numbers, you know what I mean? I think she's fun and good, but that 200k skill for all my hard work hurts. I'm gonna tell you right now, 200k is not a bad thing in Genshin. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school, but I don't think 200k is that bad. I actually think 200k for any character is pretty damn good. I know Mob Wika and stuff kind of feels like that number is inflated, but I don't know. I feel like 200k is perfectly fine. 300k is amazing. And the thing is, it's not like she's bolting to pull those numbers. It's like, I mean, yes, you do have to work up to it, but like, it's still like a held basic attack, you know, or a held skill or whatever. I can't remember exactly. But, you know, so it's not bad. Do I have enough? I don't have enough to do it. I could just use the battery though. I need to get my stuff back on a decent schedule anyway, so that should probably be back. Don't understand how people say Mulaney is clunky now that I'm using her for real. I don't either. I feel like she's not too hard. I feel like a lot of people who think that Mulaney is clunky just don't really know. Like, I don't know. I feel like they're just not playing her right. I feel like she's a pretty easy character to play. You just kind of move around a little bit, and then you do it. And I think also, I think Mulan and a couple of the other characters from Krai, I think a lot of people kind of give them a lot of crap because you actually have to do something to use them. Because a lot of the characters in Genshin, there's a lot of characters that are just kind of like hold button or like button or whatever, and just everything just dies. And like a lot of the 9 Krai characters are like, oh well, you know, Kadich, you have to swing around to, you know, build up his thing and then do the big PP bang attack, you know, the big shot. Or with Mulan, where you have to swipe through them to get the charges and then, you know, do the big smack. So like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like having to do something in order for a character to be good is not necessarily, doesn't really translate to the character being bad or clunky. You just have to do something. Never let damage the perception of good characters. That's true. I don't know if I'd say that's true. I think he's incredibly strong. And he's relatively simple, but you do have to keep some things in mind when you're playing over that. To be fair, Mulan was on the path to being just as strong, if not stronger, than over that. But people got mad about that, and they undid what they were gonna do. They were gonna make him like insane. I remember there was some people getting like really pissy about that, and I was like, bro, just you know, let him live his life. He's vibing, okay? He's vibing. But yeah, Hydra DPS. The other thing is like, I'm trying to think what before Novelet, who was the Hydra beat DPS? Because like there was Child. We had Nilu, but Nilu was never incredibly strong as an on-field. I guess Yelan, if you wanted to build Yelan as an on-field, you could. I feel like not a lot of people did that. She still kind of is for any content that wants a Hydra main DPS and isn't 15 enemies, she's going to be better. That's true. Any, like, single target, yeah, that's fair. Honestly, probably should have used her when I did Spiral a bit ago, but I'm not too worried about that. It's okay. We vibing. I'm excited to start building Monotos soon in this game. That'll be fun. Okay. Oh, yeah, by the way, chat. I'm pretty sure this happened since the last time I was all here. But I now have Lucia's weapon leveled. And well, I have her weapon and it's leveled, rather. Yeah, because I don't think I showed the stream the last time. And actually, I pulled doubles, by the way. Yeah, sorry. That was something I completely forgot to say. I pulled doubles. I actually have 2 of her weapon. So that's a thing. I literally pulled 2 S ranks in one temple. And I was actually really hoping that the second one was going to be a standard banner. Because, number one, there's a few standard banner characters I still don't have the weapons for, which is really sad. But also because then I would be guaranteed for my next one. But it is what it is. I think that's the second character I have doubles for, because I think I also have doubles for somebody else. Who was it? Definitely have doubles for another 5-star limited. I can't remember who it was. I do have a couple of the Brimstone, which is Soldier 11s, but that's usually the kind that wants Hydra DPS. That's true. Got Lucia for Bonway, but I have to build Monotos so she isn't uses for a patch. That is fair. I do have I have Yishuan, so she's really good with Yishuan as well. So I do she was the reason why I got her. I am probably gonna skip on Bonway. My friend whose account I help out with is going to be pulling for Bonway though, so I'm still gonna get to play as him, which is nice. And they've been saving for a while, so that'll be nice. It is really, I have to say, it's actually really nice. I don't pull for a whole lot of the male characters on my account just because a lot of times there are other female characters that I just want more that are coming out around the same time, so I just end up not being able to pull for them. Trying trying to think if there's any. I don't think I have any of the limited 5 stars actually for the men, to be honest. Yeah. Oh well, I do have Harmasa, but I got him for free, so I don't really count. But what was I gonna say? Brain, gonna brain, please. Figure out what you were gonna say. I don't know where I was going with this. But yeah, so I'm not gonna pull for Banyue on my account, but I will be able to play it on my friends' accounts. That's not too bad. I'm gonna be building Monato for funsies. I'm not gonna be making him like an actual competitive build because again, for Rupture, I already have Yishuan. But I really like Monato as a character, so I want to do a soft build for him so I can at least use him for funsies in content. But yeah. Have you seen what Bonneville does? Well, it has not been officially put out yet. They have not put out any of the like official combat or anything, and so because I am an account that, or rather, since I would rather keep myself open to potential endeavors with Hoyoverse in the future, I don't discuss any leaks or like beta stuff on stream. And since it hasn't been officially put out in the live stream yet, I will not be talking about anything like that on stream because I officially don't know about it. So, I will leave it at that. I will leave it at that. Try not to piss off Hoyo. You know what I mean? Big Daddy Hoyo. But yeah, he looks cool. I will say I really liked him in the story. I'm excited to see more from his character. And like kind of get a little bit more of his background because like we got some interesting like story hints and things about his potential back. Oh, are they gonna shut down the walkway? Are they gonna shut down the walkway while I'm on it? Is that even a thing that can happen? I don't think it can happen. Oh, now I've gotten canceled. Damn, crazy. Zenyatta on the bulk. Yeah, I was gonna say he kind of reminds me of Ramatra actually from Overwatch. He kind of has that vibe for sure. He's like a Zenyatta Ramatra combo, to be honest. Because he's got like the Zen vibes of Zenyatta, but he's got the bulked up vibes of what's his name? Ramatra. Okay, let's see. We've got enemy weakness of electric and ether. So, I think, let's see here. Electric, even though they're resistant to fire, I think we still go with this. And I think second half we will go with Yishuan. I will say, I have a lot of characters in this game. I do not have all of the characters as you just saw, but I think I'm only missing like 3 or 4 limited characters, and I have everybody else. So if you do see that I have a ton of teams, it's because I have a lot of characters. I may have a bit of a problem. I'm sorry. But yeah, I got a bit of a problem. I really wanted Seed so bad, and I ended up missing Seed, which makes me very sad, but it is what it is. But yeah. I'm now regretting getting Evelyn like right before this. Oh, really? See, what's interesting is when Evelyn and Astra first came out, I ended up not pulling them. And deeply regretting it. And so I ended up getting Astra in 2.0. And then I also pulled for Yishuan and Fufu. I ended up getting all of them. Because I have a problem. Fucking envy. My plan is to eventually get B6 Andy, by the way, in this game. She is my favorite character. She's been the darling of my soul ever since the game came out. I've been in love with her, and so I will. I don't have any cinemas on her yet, but I'm hoping to eventually get her to Cinema 6. Probably like 1 or 2 per a patch or like rerun. Just like slowly but surely get there. Eat my weenus. I'm like you, but in HR instead of ZZ. I mean, that's fair. Actually, I've been taking a pretty big break from HSR. I haven't played any of the stories since 3.0, and honestly, I don't know, man. I am having a hard time convincing myself to come back. I don't know. There's something about Amphorius that just hasn't really been interesting to me. I'm generally not really much of a fantasy person, which is funny that I'm a huge fan of Genshin Impact. But I don't know. I usually have a hard time getting into fantasy stuff unless it's like D&D when I'm like, you know, in it directly. And so I don't know. I've just had a hard time really like I really liked I really liked Billabog. I thought that the original Lawfu story was pretty mid. But I did really like the Penacony, and I really liked the returning story in the Lawfu. I honestly think that the best story that the Lawfu did was the like character quests that all kind of ended with Jingliu's quest and like the whole like the 5 of them from the past and all that. But yeah. I don't know. And also, to be fair, like I feel like I got really burnt out on HSR. Like, you know, I basically for almost a year now have just been doing daily logins and endgame and nothing else. And I don't know. I feel like I haven't really had a reason to play the game. I have picked up a few characters that I thought looked cool, but like I don't know anything about them besides like they're pretty. I'm just like, all right, but yeah. Good one is there to get through the boring parts. Once it gets to 3.3, that's the lore dump a bit and goes for more excitement. And 3.4 is really good too. See, I mean, to be fair, I have a few friends who have been like very much so hyping up Amphorius for me. And mind you, they've really enjoyed it, and I think that's completely fine. But like the length of the story has definitely been daunting, and I just don't have the time considering I'm so up to date and you know do everything with Genshin and ZZZ. Plus working and everything else, obviously. Life stuff. But, I don't know. It's just, Amphorius just really hasn't interested me. Like, if I do go back to Penacony, I will, back to HSR, I will honestly probably just skip all of Amphorius. And, like, just watch, like a recap video of each chapter, so that at least, like, you know what happened. But I don't know. It just doesn't really interest me that much. And honestly, I also don't... Big part of, I think, the reason why I'm having a hard time with it is I just don't really understand how it, like, even in any way relates to the rest of the universe in HSR. Like, it just kind of... It feels like a complete, like, side story to me. And it's like, well, why do I care about this when we're just gonna end up leaving and doing other stuff in the next chapter that has, like, nothing to do with this? And it's gonna be a lot more, like, universally implicated. But I think that's why I just don't know what's going on. Skip button cuts down the time by around 80%. Yeah. The other thing is too, is that like the one thing that HSR does that I'm not a huge fan of is that because it's not like in time combat or like I don't know what they call it. You know, not like it's turn-based combat, right? It's not like you run around and then like get into fights. Because it doesn't function that way, they fill in a lot of the time between story with like random puzzles. And that's something that, like, universally I find really annoying in a lot of games, is when they just, like, fill in time by just putting in puzzles that are super annoying. Because personally, I just want to get to the next part of the story, and I don't want to sit here and, like, do a puzzle for 20 minutes. Especially since a lot of times when I'm doing story in games, I'm, like, tired, and I just want to chill, and I don't want to be thinking. And so if I just want to enjoy a good story and I have to sit there for 20 minutes waiting for this, like, or to finish this puzzle, I get really frustrated. And I noticed that with a lot of the 1.0, or the 3.0 story, at least, in Emporius, is that, like, I didn't just, like, do so many puzzles. And I felt like such an idiot, because I'm like, I just want to get to the story, man. I've been here for, like, 10 minutes. Please let me live. The puzzles in between each story that have been cut down like by a lot. I mean, that's fair. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've gotten to the point where I feel pretty satisfied with ZZZ and Genshin, and I just don't know if I need HSR. That's all. No hate, obviously. I know a lot of people really love it, but I just think it might not be for me. Why am I doing this? I did not need to use her ult, but we'll do it, I guess. That's fine. Most of the bones early in Forest have been used, especially the black screens. Oh, that's fair. I actually, you know what's funny? As I have listened through the story of 3.1 in its entirety while I was at work, and it was so long. Oh my god, it was like 7.5 hours. But I did, like, listen through it. And I thought it was pretty good. But I don't know. It was so long. I have not started 3.2's story, like the listen along that I was watching before. I just don't know if I will, because it's just so long. Like, again, I think I'd be better off just, like, watching recaps and stuff. Ever since 3.4 has only been 6 hours or shorter per patch. I mean, that's fair. It's still just a lot, though. You know, like, I think, what was it? 3.0 was like 12 hours or something. It was crazy. Like, blew my mind. I was like, how is it this long? Although I guess I can't say much, because the most recent 6.0 in Genshin was, like, super long too, so I can't really say much. But, like, okay, the difference to me, at least, is that, like, Krai really interested me, and I just didn't give a fuck about it. I really just didn't. If they skip up to 3.4 and then play your own pace, you decide to return. Yeah. Well, as I said, I'll probably, what I'll probably do is, again, I'll probably, like, watch some recaps, and then if I really, you know, find myself enjoying it, then I'll, like, actually play through it. It's just a lot in general. Honestly, even if I don't go back to the game, I might still just watch, like, a story recap, just to see what was going on in Emporius, you know? But we'll see. Alright. Tell me now. Trying to kill you now, bro. Sorry.
Press the advantage. Think ahead. Get ready. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Recalibrating. Right on cue. The target's exposed. Think ahead.
This guy really just doesn't go down.
Adjusting for wind. The melody of combat. Sound strategy. Resolve.
There we go. That's my wife. There's times where I wish I could just, like, max her out right now. You know what I mean? Not have to wait. pop. Alright, let's get a boost. Get in there, Fufu.
An opportunity. Don't get careless.
Pass away. I definitely got off my rhythm here, but I think at this point it doesn't really matter if it's gonna die. Huh? Oh, my music's playing. Oh, Lordy. Please stop. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Alright. I think this is the last chapter, isn't it? I think the next one is level 7. What do we do here? We could swap it up for the second one, because we got Ice Ether. So we could do something like this and swap in Vivian, maybe?
You have my complete. Come to the seaside.
And then perhaps we do, instead of you, we do you. That seems like the play. Adds F. Oh, no worries. I will wait. I will wait. I don't mind. This is probably going to be the last thing we do before we wrap the stream. So I don't mind waiting a little bit. Take a little pause. But did you see the newest endgame for Star Rail Anomaly Arbitration? I heard about it. I can't do it, so I've only heard about it. As I said, I also haven't played the game much in a while, and I haven't actually logged in like about 2 weeks now. But it's kind of like Stygian Onslaught, but it gives permanent cosmetic rewards you can get from the shop. Oh, I see. Yeah, I physically can't like open it. Because I think you have to get like, what is it, like 12 out of 12, or yeah, like 12 out of 12 on Pure Fiction. You have to get like the max on each of the other game modes, and I have never done that. So that was not a thing I'm able to do. It is unfortunately not something in my wheelhouse. And I feel like every day my teams get further away from being able to max out the end game because they're even less meta. You gotta clear each end game at least once. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like, well, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, like I build my teams relatively meta, but the problem is I don't have the meta characters, so they don't have like, you know, they don't do the meta things, and it's like, well. Alrighty then. It is what it is, though. I'm not too worried about it. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have just sat there for a second, but you know. Aw, damn. Doesn't know how to do it to get cosmetics and get the currency for it. Oh, that's interesting. So what? So how do the cosmetics work though? Because you don't use like, or is it just like outfits and stuff? Because I was thinking maybe it's like weapon skins, but then I realized like this game doesn't have weapons. They have light codes. There's not like any weapons on field, you know? You can physically see. Willow! Hello, hello, how's it going? Thanks for grabbing your daily fixer fee and your daily gotcha pull. I will swap to Spider-Man in just a moment. You can pick if I am mask on or mask off. But also thanks for grabbing your daily fixer fee. Today we helped you collect some vehicles from a rival gonk. Let's go. Why does this guy have so much health? Please pass away. Stop, I got you. Gives you pet, pom-pom outfit, profile banner, phone background. Oh, nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh. Now it's time to lock in. Oh, wait. Before we do this, let me pause. We're going to swap to Spider-Man. I get the Spidey outfit. No mask. Alright, there we go. Let's throw the 10-minute timer on, and let's lock in for our final level of Few Defense. We've only used 2 minutes and 33 seconds, so we should be able to lock this in, I think, with this team. We should be good. Find out. This could be really rough, though. I do hate this enemy. They're super annoying.
Weakling.
There's our buff.
My blade is already sheathed.
I mapped out all the people I want to get in the games I play. God's a list for... Oh my god, I can only imagine.
Victory, the only option. Again. Weakling.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, how did I dash into it?
I'm that good. Got a summer surprise.
I guess so. I guess you are that good, user.
Please watch closely.
Oh yeah, by the way, Willow, I got the Vivian skin. Not even intentionally, it just kind of happened. Oh god, we might run out of time here, actually. I think we're gonna get this off. Yeah, we got it. Never mind. 40 seconds. 40 seconds to spare. Holy shit. We're fine. We're fine. Easy clap. Okay, after using Mona ult, the damage is 600k. God. You know, Mona's one of those characters I've had for forever and just never built her. Crazy. Because back when Genshin first came out, a lot of times I would just pull characters because I liked their designs and I liked their characters, and I would just like collect them. And I wouldn't even build them. Like I have a ton of 5 stars that I've never built. That I probably should at some point. Oh, this refreshes in 6 days. We'll probably wait on this then. Because we'll be able to get the hamster cage pass again. There's nothing big ticket in this one though. I guess there's the hidden treasures, but we'll get those eventually. Usually get those within like a week. So I may... it's just 2 boot bonds. I don't really need 2 boot bonds that bad though. I will get Denny's because I'm broke. I'm glad the people who like it got it. I will never get that skin out of principle, and the fact I hate how it looks. I mean, that's fair. I didn't get it intentionally. I just got it by accident because I was just doing the pulls. And also it just kind of ended up kind of funny because I got the skin and then realized that I have this team, which has Yuzuha and here actually I can just open it. I have Yuzuha on this team, and I have Alice on this team, and they're both in their you know, beach outfits. I'm like, well, kind of makes sense to put her in this outfit. Now, I will say this. I will probably only put them in these outfits when it's like summertime. So once it's not summertime, I'm just going to swap them back to their normal outfits. Because to be honest, I didn't spend a whole lot of time with them in their normal outfits. So I would like to use their summer outfits for a little bit, and then we'll swap back when it gets to the colder months. And I'll probably do that for other characters as well. I'll keep it like seasonal. Like right now, my Belle is in the beach outfit, but once it's, you know, I mean, it's already kind of getting cold enough, but once it's cold enough, I'll probably put them back in here or in the new outfit. We'll see. I like the skin. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a little over designed. But like I kind of like it sticks to the same principles as her original skin, I feel like, which is nice. Like, you know, in general. It is a little weird. Yeah, so where's the jet is a great question. I was wondering that as well when they first showed it off. I was like, where is the jet? Like, obviously the jet in this one is underneath her skirt. Like, we know that. I don't know if it shows it. I don't really want to look up her skirt, but I don't think you can from this perspective. But either way, I am a little curious how the jets are attached to her to help her do the flying. But you know, it is what it is. I think it is cute. I think if nothing else though, knowing Vivian's character and like the fact that she's, I mean, other than the side boob, like she's pretty covered up and like it's a relatively modest outfit, which I think really suits her character. I will say that I don't think this is the kind of swimsuit she would wear, if that makes sense. Like, I think it looks nice as an outfit, but I don't think that Vivian would necessarily be the character to wear it, if that makes sense. I could see this on more of like, I'm trying to think. Because it definitely has like her vibes. It's just, I don't know. I feel like her regular outfit's a lot more conservative and a lot more covering, and this one is definitely not. Like, it's got an interior boob window on the middle, in the middle. It's got her whole stomach exposed and both of her, like, her sides. So I don't know. I just don't know if she would have this much skin. I feel like she would be the kind of character to wear, like, a one piece that's, like, pretty covered up. Almost kind of like, what's her name? Almost kind of like what Yuzuha has. Because honestly, for a beach outfit, I think this is a very covered outfit, personally. I think. Like, the skirt's a little short, obviously, and it does have the big window on the hips, but, like, overall, I feel like it's pretty covering, compared to the one that they just released for Vivian. So, I don't know. I feel like Vivian would probably have a more covered up outfit, personally, but I think it looks nice, so I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just chilling. But yeah, so yeah, that's our Shiyu defense. I think I already did my hunt and my Hollow Zero for the week. And it is pretty late, so I think that is gonna be where we're gonna wrap the stream, guys. It is pretty late. It is after midnight, and so yeah, it's gotta be time for me to wrap up. Oh, we have some polychromes to convert as well. Nice. Yeah, at this point we are in hardcore save mode just because like I don't really have any particular characters coming up that I'm looking to pull for. Like Dylan looks nice, but I'm not really super interested in her personally to pull for. And I'm probably going to be skipping on Banyue on my account because I'm going to be able to play it on my friend's account anyway. So I'm not worried about it. And yeah, I'm probably not going to pull for Xiao as I don't really have a reason to. And to be honest, I spent so many pulls on Lucia / Monato. It's not even funny. Especially because oh my god. Thank you, Pyro, for the metal piping. But like, yeah, we spent a lot of pulls on Lucia. We did get her weapon. And then we ended up only after all of that, after getting Lucia, we still only got 2 copies of, or 1 copy of Monato. Or no, sorry, we only got 1 copy of Monato. We only got 2 copies because I continued pulling for more. So now I at least have him C2. And we ended up getting his weapon to R4, which is not too bad. So, you know, wake up call. Thanks, Pyro. No, it's late. We're gonna have to wrap up stream. Because it's being late. It be late. It be the sleepy time. So, yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and do that. That's no worries. Also, Spider-Man's about to run out, but that's no problem. We're gonna be sticking with Spider-Man as we wrap up the stream here. But yeah, I want to give you guys a quick thanks. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We were just big chilling. I hope you guys had a good time. And we're gonna, we're gonna be continuing. I don't know. I guess we might be able to get a Genshin stream in next week. I'm not sure. I think my current plan is I want to finish off Signalis on Halloween night. And so we may end up not doing a gacha stream next night or next Saturday just because we're gonna be doing Signalis on Friday night instead. But we'll see. I'm not sure. And then of course we are going to be continuing our archipelago tomorrow. So if you guys want to check that out, that'll be fun. For those of you who don't know what an archipelago is, basically it's like a randomizer, but it randomizes items between different games. And so like I am playing one game and, 3 of my friends are playing completely different games. And we all, have to work together in order to progress. It's pretty cool. So definitely been a fun time, and hopefully, that'll keep doing well. And so yeah, we're gonna be continuing that tomorrow. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, we'll probably do. Maybe we might have a light stream week next week. I'm not sure. Because we're gonna have. I guess we'll probably do a ZZZ stream because we do need to catch up with one more agent quest. The summer, or not the summer, but the story event has not come out in Genshin yet, so we're not gonna be able to do that quite yet. So yeah, I don't know what else we're gonna stream next week. We'll see. We'll probably do some work with me streams and stuff as well because it's gonna be a busy week. I'm gonna have a lot of work going on, so we'll probably be doing some of that. But yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be a pretty chill time. I'm not sure who to raid tonight. Got some friends playing different stuff or whatever. I think, you know what? We're gonna raid Alice. One of the homies that I was introduced to by Crow. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Alice. I don't know a whole lot of other people streaming at the moment. And Alice is cool, so we're gonna give them some love. So we'll go ahead and raid Alice. This is, of course, the raid message and the sub-raid message. You guys are welcome to grab those. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for coming and hanging out for some gacha stuff tonight. Just casual stuff. We're vibing. We're gonna start probably doing more of these streams. And I will say this. I'm probably gonna have a pretty big announcement to put out towards the end of the year. A couple big announcements. Just like with life and stuff all happening. So you guys can keep an eye out for that. Kind of see how that all goes going forward. But I have a feeling there's gonna be some pretty big announcements coming towards the end of the year. And we'll see how well all of that goes. But with all that being said, bye, Pyro. Have a good night, man. But yeah, also, if you guys are interested, you are also, of course, welcome to check out my socials. You can also check out if you are interested in getting any commissions done, video editing, graphic design, illustrations, anything like that. You are welcome to check out my comms page as well. And I would be happy to work with you if you'd like to contact me from there. Absolutely. What else? I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything else. So, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. And I will see you guys tomorrow for part 2, I guess, now, of Archipelago. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And I will see you later. Bye.